6 hours can change a lot. The 4th of October came with an eye-opener. A 6-hour-long outage made the world realize just how dependent we had become on the internet and how the internet has become synonymous with Facebook. Facebook was gone for a good 6 hours, and so were its other apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger. They were all gone.
Later.
Facebook whistleblower has told US lawmakers that she believes Facebook's products harm children, stoke division and weaken democracy. Frances Haugen has been telling a Senate hearing that Facebook's leaders know how to make their products safer, but won't because they've put their astronomical profits before people. She said that as long as Facebook is operating in the shadows and hiding its research from public scrutiny, it is unaccountable, and she called on the authorities to take action. This just a day after a global outage prevented access to Facebook and its sister sites, WhatsApp and Instagram, for several hours. Billions of people were affected, showing just how dependent the world has become on a company that's under intense scrutiny. Let's have a listen to some of Frances Haugen's opening statement.
I'm here today because I believe Facebook's products harm children, stoke division, and weaken our democracy. The company's leadership knows how to make Facebook and Instagram safer, but won't make the necessary changes because they have put their astronomical profits before people. Congressional action is needed. They won't solve this crisis without your help. Yesterday, we saw Facebook get taken off the internet. I don't know why it went down, but I know that for more than 5 hours, Facebook wasn't used to deepen divides, destabilize democracies, and make young girls and women feel bad about their bodies.
Well, Frances Haugen said harmful, divisive online content is because Facebook prioritizes profit.
Eventually.
After a former employee turned whistleblower blasted the social media giant before a Senate committee. Frances Haugen described to senators how she said Facebook gets teens hooked on its platforms, particularly Instagram. Tuesday's hearing saw a rare moment of unity between Democrats and Republicans, with senators from both sides expressing their outrage over the accusations. CBS News congressional correspondent Chris Van Cleve has more from Capitol Hill.
They're paying for their profits right now with our safety.
Former Facebook employee Frances Haugen told senators Facebook is looking to hook kids early, hoping they'll also bring their parents online. But she says the company's own research shows its Instagram platform can be harmful to teens, even addictive, especially for some girls.
It's just like cigarettes. Teenagers don't have good self-regulation. They say explicitly, I feel bad when I use Instagram, and yet I can't stop.
She blamed the app for directing kids from healthy eating recipes to anorexia, prompting suicidal thoughts and making bullying worse.
Kids who are bullied on Instagram, the bullying follows them home. It follows them into their bedrooms. The last thing they see before they go to bed at night is someone being cruel to them.
Mark Zuckerberg's new policy is no apologies.
Haugen says CEO Mark Zuckerberg is Facebook's ultimate decider.
Mark holds a very unique role in the tech industry. There are no similarly powerful companies that are as unilaterally controlled.
Where is Mark Zuckerberg? Why is he not the face of this conversation right now?
I work with Mark Zuckerberg closely. I can tell you he cares a lot about these issues. He always has.
Monica Bickert is a Facebook vice president.
Does the buck stop with you, or does the buck stop with Mark Zuckerberg?
Anybody who is working on these issues at Facebook, starting with Mark, but continuing down to anybody on these safety teams, cares about these issues.
Tonight, Facebook is pushing back at Haugen, saying she was not involved with company decision-making and called the tens of thousands of pages of documents she turned over stolen.
We are doing the research exactly because we care about safety. If one teen on Instagram